This letter changed how I talk to myself, and I made it in 20 minutes using just art supplies. This journal spread is from my Rooted in Gratitude journal, which I started in November, and I am on my fourth page now. If you're a member of my community, you might have all the prompts for this journaling. So let's begin. Hi, I'm Sana Asad, founder of Wild About Art Studio based in Bahrain, and I watch women break down in tears making this exact page. Not because it's sad, but because they finally heard what they needed to hear from themselves. This is a letter to yourself, but it's not journaling, it's a mixed media art therapy page. So stay with me and get ready to write a letter to yourself. I have all these templates and stamps which I often use for having my girls if I'm in a mood to make people whimsical faces. You don't need to draw or you don't need to be artist to create this page. I have these. If you don't have it, I still have a solution for you. You can use stencils. In case if that also not available, you can use magazine, which someone suggested me in my previous video, and thank you so much for the suggestion. So here I added for you. You can use the magazine page and just cut out or even trace. I have created 5 different templates for you to trace. This worksheet, you will be able to get it in the group and a community, whether you join from the link in the description, WhatsApp group, or the group we have created on my website. You can download and also download the handout for this exercise. Now for the background, I'm going to use gelatos, which are water-based oil pastels. It can be used with water or without. You can use simple crayons, markers, color pencils, or just watercolor paints. But first, let me show you the biggest mistake people make. See this. This is what happens when you add too many layers. Your focal point disappears. The secret is that 60-30-10 rule for design therapy. 60% calm background. That's your watercolor wash or gelatos. 30% your focal point, the girl holding the letter. 10% symbolic elements. You can add any symbol which connects with you. Birds, flowers, door, key. If you are not sure, you can check the previous video, link is in the description. This is how you make art that feel peaceful instead of chaotic. Now let's pick your template. After completing your background, you need to pick the template from the resources I have already shared, or just use any, or you can go with a freehand sketch as well. I'm still working on my background because after gelatos, I feel to add a little bit more watercolor. A quick question before we start other layering. Comment below, when was the last time you wrote something kind to yourself? For me, it was honestly years back, before I started this practice. The time I was studying HiCat and in a journey to learn new things and connecting brain with my art practice, that is the time when I realized that art is not just a race, a social media feed, or just for people to comment on my post, wow, you are so good, you are so great, you are so talented. Art is something which makes me feel better. And this is what I feel I am always drawn towards: whimsical faces, mixed media layer. Although I do teach fine art techniques, which is everything, watercolor, professionally, oil pastels, soft pastels, all the fine art mediums I do teach in my studio. But that's not what I like to create for myself. This is what I really love doing it. So now I'm done with my background painting, and now it's time for me to add the second layer, which is all about collage. Sticking different papers. It can be newspapers, it can be tissue papers, it can be stickers, whatever connects to you in this moment. Try to rip them with your fingers. Rough edges actually add more emotions than perfect cutouts. I'm using Mod Podge. You can also use liquid white glue, dilute with water, and just spread it all over. You will see that once it is dry, it will become transparent. In this way, the paper edges will not come out once it's dry. I'm using washi tape as well as just to add extra layer, but not too noticeable. The colors I'm choosing just to blend them with my background, so it won't be too chaotic. Now the background is done. Here are your 5 templates. You will get it in the group, and I'm going to pick one of them which I really feel more connected towards, but I'm not going to do it exactly. Here is my carbon paper. I'm going to transfer this image on my watercolor paper, just like this. As you can notice, I don't want to copy exactly. I just use the outlining of a girl and a letter. I'm adding watercolor, just a light wash. You can use color pencils, markers, whatever you have. And if you're using stencils, you can directly do it on your background, or if you're sticking collage pieces from the magazine, that also can go directly on your background. For extra touch, just add some washi tape, which I'm doing it, or fabric. I don't know, I always feel so connected when I add layers, and this is how I'm going to create a 3D effect for my letter. So I cut out a small piece and going to stick some stickers on top of it, and then I'm going to make it look like she's holding a letter, like an envelope, and then I'm going to put the letter inside. You might be thinking, why does this actually work? There are 3 reasons. Self-distancing. When you create art about your emotions, instead of staying in them, you activate your prefrontal cortex, the wise, objective part of your brain. The externalization, that critical voice, it's quieter when you physically place kindness on paper. You are creating evidence against the critics. Number 3, embodied memory. Your hand made this. So when you see it later, your body remembers the calm you felt creating it. For all those who are following all my videos, you may remember the seed of flower. This is what I created last month, and even if you are looking for the full tutorial, you can check my Skillshare class. And I am going to use in this journal spread, I'm going to cut out the girl, the seed of life, and then I'm going to arrange them. Why practitioners or art therapists use this? As an art therapy practitioner, I use letter writing in almost every long-term treatment plan. And here's why. It works for multiple issues. Letter writing helps us with anxiety and overthinking by externalizing racing thoughts. Depression and low self-worth by building self-compassion. Trauma and grief by creating safe distance from overwhelming emotions. Burnout and exhaustion by giving permission to rest. Perfectionism by practicing acceptance and gentleness. It's accessible and non-threatening. Some people aren't ready to talk out loud about their pain, but they can write to themselves. They can color, they can create. Art therapy meets people where they are. No pressure, no performance, just presence. The goal of therapy isn't to make you dependent on any practitioner or therapist. The goal is to give you tools you can use on your own. It's yours forever. You can do it monthly, weekly, or whenever you need it. And this is the reason I'm sharing all the expertise and different prompts with you. So this will help you overcome your stress and anxiety. Now the letter. After sticking all my elements, I am going to start writing. This is where people tell me they cry, and that's okay. I want to share what I wrote this week. Dear Sana, you are doing better than you think you are. The things you are worried about, past version of you were worried too, and you got through those. Rest isn't giving up. Rest is how you keep going. I'm proud of you. Simple, but I needed to hear it. Now here are prompts for you. For the part that's tired. You've been carrying so much, it's okay to rest now. For the part that feel unseen. I see your quiet strength. I'm proud of the things no one claps for. For the part that's afraid. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust your timings. And for the part that feels unworthy, you deserve every beautiful thing coming toward you now. Write yours. The page will wait. Here's what I want you to know. The voice you've been waiting to hear, you can give it to yourself. And that's not sad, that's powerful. You are the only person who's been with you through everything. This page is proof you can be your own source of comfort. If you found this healing, grab all 5 free templates linked below, join my WhatsApp art therapy group, tag me Art Therapy with Sana or Wild About Art Co, subscribe to my channel, comment what's one kind thing you wrote to yourself today. I'll reply to every single one. Till next time, take care of yourself and keep creating.